I just love our intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Derp State. And man, we are going to dedicate this entire show to Erika Kirk. Oh, I've been waiting for this one, baby.
Wait, hold on. I gotta
on
do
the show. Now James is not. He's the skeptic of the group. Okay, so
normally,
right?
Yeah, I'm the skeptic.
Right. When I had my crazy theory about the fact that Charlie Kirk did not get shot by Tyler Robinson, like I asked you guys to trust me on this, and I think I presented enough evidence to prove that this entire narrative is complete bullshit. Well, tonight I'm going to do the same thing about Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk's entire backstory. It is 100% manufactured to make them look like the perfect Christian couple. Okay, but in reality, I don't think they even knew each other very well, to be perfectly honest with you. And we're also going to talk about Nazi Fest 2025. Excuse me, I'm sorry, America Fest 2025.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh,
right, which was hosted by USA and Erika Kirk. Erika Kirk is in the 5th stage of grief, which is a media and grift tour, and she's doing it very well. I have never seen somebody grieve with so many pyrotechnics involved. It is truly astounding.
It's to make her happy, right? Elevator mood. Yeah.
It is really crazy. So let's get into it tonight. We got a lot of, and the rift is going, you're going to see the rift that we've been talking about within MAGA, because you have the pro-Israel base and you have the ones that absolutely hate Israel. And they're both in the same group. They're all Trump supporters, which is crazy. They hate each other. Yep. And you're going to see it happen on stage at America Fest. So if this is not more proof that this whole movement is eating itself, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? I don't know what we have to do to prove it to you. That MAGA is not well.
Instead of aliens versus predator, it's rift versus grift. Which one's going to win? Right. Whoever wins, we lose.
Right. And all the while they're doing this, and JD Vance spoke at the event. There was quite a list of right-wingers that, I don't know, I want to call them celebrities, but I guess amongst this bubble they are. Personalities, yeah, we'll call them that. From Vivek Ramaswamy to, what's that guy's name? Russell Brand, I believe. What's the race car driver, the female race car driver?
I don't know the name.
Danica Patrick she spoke at this event. Like, it was truly a weird event. Also, I'm going to call out Erika Kirk on one specific thing, and this has me just mind blown. And I'm going to show you this. You may have seen this video, James, on social media, but they had a mock up of the Charlie Kirk murder scene.
Oh God, yeah. What the fuck?
You saw that? Like, what do you do? Like, Erika Kirk claims like they were this perfect loving couple. He was a super dad. She was a loving trad wife, traditional stay at home, cooked, cleaned, and popped out babies. That's all she did. And this was the most traumatic event of your life, according to all the interviews you've been doing. And you put a mock-up of the murder scene of the most traumatic incident, which only happened 3 months ago, by the way.
Yeah,
that to me is crazy. And if you were one of the people that took a selfie in this, you are sick in the head. You are sick in the head. But let 100%. Me just play this clip real quick before we get into it.
And you can see from behind me, this is a recreation of the tent where Charlie Kirk lost his life at Utah University in September, and people are taking selfies with it. You can see.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy,
the grift
man.
Never ends. Holy crap. I swear to God, they're going to have taxidermy Trump, and they're going to take pictures of him, and they're just going to pose right next to him. It's disgusting. This is the people who took pictures at the, on top of dead soldiers' graves with Trump, and the adults smiling. It's creepy.
It's pretty bad. So, all right. So I want to put together a little timeline here for you guys that will say that Erika Kirk's entire backstory of how she met Charlie Kirk was complete bullshit. She claims that he slid into her DMs randomly. Before then, she really didn't know who he was. Then she went in for an interview and said, "I'm not going to work for you. I'm going to date you." That's according to Erika Kirk. Okay. She also claimed in this recent, she lies so much that she can't keep them straight. Okay. So let me play this clip for you. This was on the recent CBS town hall where she claims that she didn't date for 5 years while living in New York prior to meeting Charlie Kirk in 2018, and I'm going to single-handedly here at this tiny little podcast prove it's complete bullshit. And we should not be believing anything that comes out of this woman's mouth.
When I lived out here, I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was. Somehow getting drinks was the replacement of having coffee and breakfast. I personally would rather have coffee or brunch with someone than going, I don't drink. I find it unproductive, not because I'm holier than whatever. I just don't operate that way.
Sounds boring as fuck.
I always thought it was very strange how she would go to drinks with one guy
basically
and then go to dinner with another. My situation was a little different. I went to it.
You went to a job interview.
Literally. So this is how good the Lord is. He knew that because I was not dating in New York City, he knew that in order for me to know that that was my man, he had to blanket Charlie as a job interview. Because if that went in...
Oh, my God.
Okay. So
that's a sexual harassment lawsuit. I love how she said she couldn't date in New York City, one of the most populous cities in the country. It's like, bitch, no one would date you. And men who are desperate and like want to fuck still wouldn't date you, you fucking ogre.
Right. All right, so let's get into why this is complete bullshit. I'm going to show you in real time here. You'll see here, this photo is of Erika Kirk and a gentleman named Cabot Phillips. The original caption of this photo was like, yes, we are, not verbatim, but it's like, yes, we are the couple that gets painting lessons together. Okay, couple.
What's the date on that posting again?
Right, the original date on this post is 2017, which means she was obviously dating in 2017. Well, you'll never guess who Cabot Phillips works for. The organization he's involved in is Turning Point USA. On the right is a picture that Charlie Kirk posted with Cabot Phillips in 2017. So they were obviously friends. Yeah. So you mean your friend is dating somebody and you've never heard of them? Like, okay, bullshit. I call bullshit on this entire story here.
Yeah.
Plus, we also have video proof that Erika Kirk has been involved with at least the Trump administration as far back as 2015, according to this one video here, because she is in this clip with what looks like somebody she's very chummy with, who has a daughter who she's also very, very friendly with. Like this video here, I've seen her in this short video you're going to watch here. Be more friendly with this little kid than I have seen. I have not seen her with her own children since Charlie died. Have you? Have you seen a single video or a picture of Erika Kirk with these kids?
Now that I don't even know what her kids look like now.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
That's the thing, bro. Nobody does. You want to go down a rabbit hole? I spent almost an entire day looking at Charlie Kirk's family photos, and all of the kids' faces are covered or the kids are intentionally facing away from the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't post family photos and then hide your kids' faces. It doesn't make any sense.
A little weird. Yeah.
Right. That's a rabbit hole you can go down. That is really interesting. I didn't make this video, and I'm not claiming that Erika Kirk is like a Mossad agent or anything like that, but a lot of these videos come from right-wingers who are starting to question the legitimacy of Erika Kirk's claim.
Tim Dillon, even he was gave some kind of a podcast about that. It's like if every time a numbskull like him is questioning it, you are so sus.
Right. So again, I keep telling everybody it's good that right wing is questioning this. That is good. That is a good thing for us. It leaves. Think about it. They've been attacking us less and less and starting to go after their own. I feel like is what the trend is starting to happen here. But let me play this clip real quick, and then this video, you'll see what I'm talking about.
I met Erika for the first time at this office, Turning Point USA office.
So we met at the office opening, the Turning Point headquarters office opening, the first one, August 2018, and I had no idea what to expect because I was coming into the office from the standpoint of they were potentially going to hire me.
Tyler pulled off the first Trump rally, the very first one in Arizona, and there's a lot of crazy details that go into it, but the first one, Tyler gets the credit.
And one of the calls I got was from Erika. She's like, hey, I was Miss Arizona.
All right, now who is the guy in the background that Erika?
The guy in the Beetlejuice shirt.
Absolutely. So I met
Looking like
her.
You're gonna play chess on his chest.
We got to put her behind the president. So I had my family behind the president. My grandpa, who just passed away just a few months ago, who loved Charlie, loved the show, everything, listen daily.
And here
Is
comes
my grandpa,
this
my
kid. I don't know
dad-in-law,
who this
Lauren,
kid
my
is.
wife, and Erica.
Yeah.
That was
So
weird. She
Erica,
like pulled her
after
the-
hand away.
After
Did you
the show,
see that?
I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
most important part of that,
Can you
truly in the
rewind that
background, is
part?
that Erika Kirk is
No.
at that rally, and we don't focus on it. We've talked about the rally and all that with Trump being reelected.
But
She's
no,
in the
it looked
background
like
of
she-
the
No,
main
so-
shot.
It looked like she tried to reach out to like touch the kid's shoulder or pet her hair or something, and she was like this. Did you catch that? Can you
No,
can you play it
didn't.
again? You can't skip
Yeah,
forward.
yeah. Let's play it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I can load it so we can. Let me load it so we can watch it.
Yeah,
like
let's
that.
see.
Oh shit! Now I gotta find the video. There we go.
My bad.
No, you're good. My filing system is a disaster. Okay, let's start.
I was Miss Arizona. I love Donald Trump.
Where'd it go?
Just 2 points.
Hold on,
Oops.
I can't see it.
Absolutely. So I met her, and I was like, we've got to put her behind the president. So I had my family behind the president. My grandpa, who just passed
Here
away,
she is
16 months ago,
reaching
who
for
loved
the
Charlie,
kid.
loved
Yeah, so he
the
picks
show,
her up.
everything, listen daily.
And then
My
she pulls her
grandpa-
hand back.
Yeah, watch. See that there too. She does it twice.
Erica is up there.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
Erica-
I
gotta
have
find
to
the
pick
picture.
that.
after the show, I'll pull it up. But the most important part,
I
of
mean, that does
truly in
indicate
the
to
background
me,
is
like,
that
I
Erika Kirk
think
is at that rally. And
she's
we don't
familiar
focus on-
with
we
the
talked
kid,
about the
but
rally and
not.
all that with
It
Trump
has
being
to be
reelected.
his
She's in the
kid.
You
background.
don't
of
touch
the
kids
main shot.
unless you're familiar with them. Like she stroked
Well,
the kid's
unless
hair.
you're Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah, that's a little different. So, all right, so we have this guy named Tyler, like, or not Tyler, but the guy behind Tyler, like this mystery dude.
Yeah,
We have Cabot Phillips,
guy that looks like a hospital floor. Yeah.
right? So we have 2015. We have Erika Kirk. We cannot prove they are together, but they do look very, very sus. They look like they're at least extremely close friends, and she knows who the child is, obviously. Then we have Cabot Phillips, who they're posting photos of them actually dating in 2017.
Well, just that alone proves that she was lying, right? About
Exactly.
dating before
Exactly.
Charlie. Yeah.
She is lying about why. Why is she lying? And they tried to scrub this shit, but unfortunately for them, they're idiots. And when you like, people think you can honestly just scrub everything off the internet, which maybe if you're not on the internet that much, but if you're an internet personality or somebody that's famous, it's pretty goddamn hard to get every little detail. And the internet does what it does best. When they have doubts, they start to dig. And that's how they found all these photos of Erika Kirk with other men before she met Charlie Kirk in that 5-year window that she claims she didn't date at all.
Yeah. So
And
that's
there's
not a
also
small thing to
videos
lie
of her
about.
drinking champagne or wine. You know what I mean? So the whole I never drank, that's bullshit too.
Yeah. That's not a small thing to lie about. So it really casts a doubt, especially like, why would you lie about something like that? Like, bitch, you were dating around. You were a whore. Who cares? Just like, you had some champagne and, your legs swelled up and they spread. Who cares?
It happens.
You were dating. So
But
what?
no, she
the
wanted to
fact that she
portray-
lied about it. Yeah, it's weird.
They want to portray her as this
Trad wife shit.
Right. Trad wife, saint, Christian woman who really didn't date before she met her love of her life. That is the narrative they've been trying to spin to us. And it is a lie. It is all PR. It's like Elon Musk. His entire career is a well-crafted PR story of him being this came from nothing billionaire who left his father's empire behind, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he's a genius, blah, blah, blah. But he's not. He's an idiot who just has a lot of money.
Like, I bet if they had those a man on the street talking to hot women, well, I hate to say Erika is hot, but, talking to mildly attractive women, like she would have been the Hawk Tuah girl before there was Hawk Tuah. She would have been interviewed and it's like, what's your body count? Oh, I've had so much champagne. Last I counted, it was 500. That would have been her.
70-16.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. It's like Donald Trump. I'm sorry. Donald Trump's math is hilarious. I don't know if you saw the videos. That's nothing to do with it. But he's like 1,450,000. I'm like, what? What did you just say? Okay. Anyway, in case you think I'm being a conspiracy theorist, I have more evidence. Okay. And it's video evidence. So it's not just pictures on the internet. Did you know Erika Kirk was on a dating show? I can't verify when this dating show was filmed, but it was aired the same year she met Charlie Kirk in 2018. Okay, so let's assume it was filmed within a 5-year window of being aired. Okay, again, this is a period of time where Erika Kirk claimed that she did not date. The bitch was on a dating show. Okay, and I'm sorry, but the dudes on this dating show, there's no fucking way they are straight. Just watch this shit.
So, how do you two ladies know each other?
We were in Miss USA together.
Oh, cool.
So she was Arizona and I was Miss North Carolina.
Yeah, that's great.
I want to meet somebody with the same beliefs. I'm like a really big
There's
Christian.
no fucking way, bro.
So you wouldn't
There's no way.
It's tough because like I watch it online.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that's like, hey, I'm going to go to church on Sunday.
I go to 2 different churches. It's tough to be a believer in the city.
Yeah.
I think you're a bright light in a very dark place.
Let's go grab a mojito. Yeah. We'll go grab a drink.
Oh, fine. Chopped liver.
Apparently.
It's like.
Yeah, doesn't drink though, right? That was a mocktail.
Right. While drinking. Drinking. Okay, so she was drinking in 2018 on a dating show.
Yeah. Most of the time, the turnaround for those reality kind of shows is normally fairly fast. You know, they want it out within 3 months or so.
That's usually
so
the case.
I would so
and you're in show business, so
yeah. So she was dating this basketball jersey guy, right?
Mhm.
In 2016. So 2015 has a weird relationship with some guy and a girl.
Right.
2016, 2017, she's dating this other guy. 2018, she's on a dating show potentially to find someone to date. And then she dates Charlie in, what is it, end of 2018, supposedly?
Got engaged in 2019, I believe, and married in 2020.
So she like jumped the dating show and went straight to Charlie. Yeah, it's nothing. She lied. That's just
right. But again, right, like you just said, she went on a dating show and then immediately found Charlie the same year. And even if it was 6 months before. Okay, so you lied though. You lied on public television. You lied on cable television and said that you did not date anybody 5 years before you met the love of your life.
And that she doesn't drink.
I just proved that is 100% false.
Yep.
Okay, this is not conspiratorial. I just proved that Erika Kirk is lying about their origin story.
Yep.
It's manufactured public relations bullshit is what it is. Okay, so we've established that Erika Kirk is full of shit, that she was, in fact, very active in the dating scene. In that 5-year period, she claims that she never went on a date. Yeah. And now, days after Charlie Kirk was assassinated live on TV, which I still think was intentional, because they never did TPUSA college events live. That was really a weird occasion. Now she's out there promoting things that I don't believe Charlie Kirk would ever say. And I think fans of Charlie Kirk, true fans of Charlie Kirk, have to be believing the same thing. Because on one hand, you have Charlie Kirk openly coming out, questioning the validity of October 7th, turning down money from Israel. And he even went on this interview that I'll play this clip with Megyn Kelly, saying that he cannot literally say anything bad about Israel without receiving ridiculous amounts of backlash. And you can see he's visibly upset about the situation in this video.
We're just going to try to, we're going to just stamp out everything type of practice. But it goes to the point where if, for example, if I have less ability sometimes online to criticize the Israeli government without backlash than actual Israelis do.
God, just forehead.
And that's really weird, isn't it, Megan?
It's
That's not
so
weird, man.
Wrong-headed. I'll tell you this for me. So I got some blowback after saying Mossad possibilities with Epstein, a comment behind which I stand. I mean, I realize, and I've of course reported what Alan Dershowitz has said as his lawyer. He says, I think he would have told me. He didn't say he had anything.
You know what's crazy?
His forehead could qualify as a highway billboard. Like, sell that shit for advertising space.
I'm going to age myself here, but you guys remember Garbage Pail Kids? Like, that's what he reminds me of. Giant head, small face.
Yes.
Crazy. It's just like a Garbage Pail Kid.
And he's supposed to be the master race, right? It's like, bro, genetically, you look like you look like your face is photoshopped.
Right.
And
right.
like out of proportion. Like they forget to crop the resolution or some shit.
Right. And again, that guy managed to bag Miss Arizona.
Yeah, right.
Suspect. Just saying. Charlie Kirk ain't got that good of a personality, and unless he's hung like a freaking donkey. I can't imagine why anyone else would want to date this guy.
No, he has small dick energy all the way.
All the way. So, okay. So now we are on the 5th stage of grief, which is the public relations media tour, which apparently includes arena events.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yo, America Fest was bonkers, man. But all right. So this is the book. This is where she reveals this mystery book that, come on, man. We know Charlie Kirk did not write this shit. Okay. The one thing you want to do when you're an author or an up and coming author or somebody that's well known is promote the book.
Shameless self-promotion, yeah.
Right. You're going to talk about that book every chance you get. Hey, I'm writing a book. He never once mentioned it in 18 months of writing it. Okay. That's her claim. So, but she was the only one that knew about it. Please. Nobody else on planet Earth knew about this magic book but her. But some of the claims that she's saying, some of the stuff she's saying Charlie Kirk says in the book just throws up red flags. And I just feel like she's doing too much here.
I want to ask you about the book that you're holding in your hands.
Yes, Charlie's book. I took the dust cover off because I carry his book everywhere. Stop in the Name of God. It's coming out soon.
Charlie's coming out with a book.
Yeah.
He's coming out with a book. Stop in the Name of God, which is a great title. Stop in the Name of God. And what is it about?
Took him a year and a half to write it. And this book, I mean, when I'm reading it, I'm like, I did not even know you knew that. It is so powerful.
Charlie didn't even know he knew that.
Overarching theme of it is the power of honoring the Sabbath and the importance of rest.
Okay. So the first thing she says about this book, about honoring God, is the Sabbath. The first thing, not like I said, Erika Kirk is not good at this. She is not a good actress. Every time she makes a public appearance, she creates additional doubt about what really happened.
I mean, the fireworks are kind of a dead giveaway when you're coming in like, and his name is John Cena. Sure, you're breathing. Right. Yeah, that's very believable.
Off the top rope.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. So it's just, again, I don't buy it. And she's not just saying this one time. She is out there saying this a lot. Here she is on Fox talking about it.
It's those little things where, again, he would walk through the door, drop his bags, Daddy's home, take his phone, Friday night, Shabbat Shalom, throw it in the junk drawer, and it was just all us.
Okay.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah. Okay.
There's one thing that Charlie Kirk was well known for. It was being extremely Jewish. Like, oi, kavalt. I just got home. The office was a mess. My God, it's crazy.
Right? Charlie Kirk's legacy was being a devout Jew.
Yeah.
That's what we know him for.
Oh,
not
God.
a racist Christian nationalist who was actually thinking about converting to Catholicism, which is weird because I found something out recently. Some people attended this America Fest that weren't about this Charlie Kirk stuff. They were just kind of seeing what they were trying to peddle there. And they were handing out literature that was quite literally, apparently, some kind of anti-Catholic propaganda written a long, long time ago. And it was all about like being against, like why being a Catholic is bad and all kinds of shit. It's just really strange stuff here.
I thought the reason for being a Catholic was bad because it's a church of pedophiles. Well, apparently I got the wrong memo under my fucking door.
Right. But she's, if you talk to Erika Kirk, you would think that he was about to convert to Judaism.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
like. That's what she's out there saying. And at no point in any of the videos, and we've been following this Charlie Kirk guy for quite a while now, has he ever mentioned that. Ever. So again, I'm not buying it. Again, we've proved again that Erika Kirk is just full of shit. Once again, we've proved that Erika Kirk is full of shit. And this entire narrative, she's not a grieving widow. This is.
I can't get over that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my face right now and comparing it to Charlie Kirk's and the proportion of my neck to my head. And but Charlie Kirk's goes like this. He's like football head from Hey Arnold. You know, have you seen that?
He looks like Megamind. You ever see?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. He seriously looks like. What in X-Men when the guy is on the table, the guy that got injected and he starts bloating, that's what his face looks like.
My God. So all of these reactions you've been seeing from Erika Kirk are fake. She is not.
Yeah.
She is not good at faking emotions and trying to look real. I can't imagine. I don't know how they keep letting her go on television. They'd be like, God damn, will you shut her up, man? She is fucking everything up.
She's got to be pushing it. It's got to be part of the grift. You know, every time she goes on TV, she sees a couple more sales of the book or something. It has to be a grift.
Oh, it is, because Turning Point USA has exploded across schools, college campuses, and public schools across the United States. They have used Charlie Kirk's death to peddle their Nazi Christian nationalist pro-Zionist bullshit.
Their Hitler Youth bullshit. Yep. 100%.
Yep, that's exactly what this is. So I'm going to show you a video of what happens when Erika Kirk has a real reaction. She was doing an interview with, I think it was Glenn Beck, and she's in Charlie Kirk's office, and she's like, oh, Charlie's so cute. He used to leave notes everywhere. And you can tell she's never seen this note. So she reads the note, and it's like a list of things that are important to Charlie Kirk and like a list of things that Charlie Kirk is worried about or concerned about. And one of the things that he was concerned about was loneliness, which I just thought was weird because according to her, they were this beautiful, perfect, loving couple.
I can't believe this. Like when they're single, it's the male loneliness epidemic. And then when they get married with kids, it's also a male loneliness epidemic.
Well, when it's arranged marriage with fake kids. I'm just kidding. I'm putting my tinfoil hat on that one, but yeah, that's one of the right wing conspiracies. That's fake marriage. It screams arranged to me. It screams arranged for public image, like they were grooming Charlie Kirk to be an important person someday, like a president or something. I think he was on his way to being a politician, and they wanted to portray this perfect Christian loving couple so they could peddle this Christian nationalist nonsense. I think that's all it was. All it's ever was. This has always been a giant grift from day one. So yeah, but here's a real reaction from Erika Kirk.
This piece of paper, he wrote on everything. He has papers everywhere. This says, it's the priorities. It says family, children, legacy, kids number one, versus careerism, consumerism, and loneliness. That's interesting. I don't know. I could spend hours in this at this desk, but what my point is with little things like that is that he would sit here on Sundays writing, using his journal, like going through all these drawers, and he was preparing for the week ahead. He was putting on his armor for battle.
Why was he lonely, Erika?
Right. Why was he lonely, Erika? Yeah, y'all are popping out kids left and right, so I'm assuming, y'all have sex at least twice. According to the amount of kids that you have. Right, assuming they're his kids, right. Why was Charlie Kirk lonely? I'm curious about that. And you notice that his wife, Erika, was not on the list of things that like he's really happy about.
Yeah.
Family was.
Yeah.
But not her. I mean, I guess she's technically married family, but family could mean a lot. I mean, family can mean a lot of things.
It was so interesting. Family was on there, and then loneliness was as well. I mean, according to Charlie Kirk, you don't need to be lonely if you have a family, right? That's why he's telling all these unwed and women that don't have kids, like, who's going to take care of you when you're older? You don't need to be lonely. You'll have children. So why were you lonely, Charlie?
Maybe secretly he wants a family, a real family, and he's lonely.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
He wants the Hasbro family. He wants the real deal.
Right. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. So, all right, moving on to the second half of the show, which is America Fest.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Nazi Fest 2025. So we are going to see Erika Kirk do more of these events in the future, since she's now leading the charge, using her husband's name to get filthy freaking rich. And I have a feeling we're going to see her name on some kind of ticket in the near future.
Probably.
I just, God. Like, they're even speculating she could be the VP nod in 2028. I'm like, barf.
JD Vance.
Yeah, JD Vance with her as his VP.
They win. She goes on the couch. Is like, pay me like one of your French girls. Get off my beloved couch.
Right.
I want to fuck that, not you.
But the rift is happening in real time at these rallies at America Fest. You can see it happening. Tucker Carlson was attacking Israel. Ben Shapiro was attacking Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes. And it's this whole thing. And Bannon hates Ben Shapiro. Steve Bannon was there as well. And then you have JD Vance saying you don't need to apologize for being white anymore. So if you have any indication of where this country is going, take it from the Vice President of the United States. And then he goes on to say about how we don't discriminate against people for race. What? You're literally rounding people up because of the skin color. Yeah. No other reason. And you have the nerve to go out and say some dumb shit like that. So, but the best part of this entire thing was probably when Erika Kirk accidentally admitted that her husband, Charlie Kirk, was just a giant grifter all along. And she just probably ruined this kid's night. I guess they were handing out some kind of an award.
Despite the devastating loss of Charlie Kirk, my incredible husband at UVU, Caleb has persisted with the same grit. It has been a long day. Trust me, you're not a grifter, honey. It's all good.
Just make it worse. Her blood pressure went up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I was like,
no,
fuck, the jig is
up. I just call both this kid and my dead husband a great grifter.
Just wish they played that song by Styx. The jig is up, the news is out, they finally found me.
Oh my God, I forgot a video. I forgot there was a special appearance. Did I even... I think I got it. Hold up. It's not Cardi B. Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, Minaj was there.
Jesus, what an embarrassment.
Right. This whole thing was a disaster because not only does Erika Kirk...
I got to look this up again.
Erika Kirk calls her husband a grifter, and then Cardi B uses the word assassin when referring to somebody. It was just a giant nightmare. And it was just a bunch of infighting. Here, I'll show you. All right. So this is the new... I guess, leading the charge for Turning Point USA. There's other ones like Cabot Phillips, the guy that she was dating back in 2017. He works at Turning Point USA, and he is also going around to college campuses, kind of like Charlie Kirk used to do. But Ben Shapiro is now leading which is now a pro-Zionist movement. This is what this is. We can lump MAGA Christians and Zionists all together. And we should just call them Zionist extremists because that's what this is. This is religious extremists at its finest. Probably it's most well-funded too. But if you don't know who Ben Shapiro is, I'll just give you a little reminder.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm happy for you if you don't.
Yeah. I think Candace Owens called him a midget recently.
Yes, she did.
I keep saying he's 4'11".
He can't ride roller coasters.
Can you imagine if you saw Ben Shapiro walking out like he was mad at you about a post he made about him, and you found out he was.
He's like, I can't believe you made that joke about you shouldn't have done that. That was a mean joke. That was a really mean joke. Don't do it. I'm going like Bill Burr with it. I don't know. I guess he's more. That was a really mean joke. I can't believe you would make a joke about my height when I'm way down here and you're up there. That's just not fair. You can see clouds. I can see your dick. This is not fair.
I would laugh so hard if he just walked out and was actually 4'11". I'd be like, oh, you're so cute. He's such a cute little guy. Right? He's so angry. He's so cute.
You just pop him on the head like whack-a-mole. Get out of here.
Yeah. But this is how Ben Shapiro feels about America. He just says, if you can't afford it, just leave. Okay. All right, Ben, welcome to reality. Most of us can't afford to leave.
If you're a young person and you can't afford to live here, then maybe you should not live here. I mean, that is a real thing. Yeah, I know that we've now grown up in a society that says that you deserve to live where you grew up, but the reality is that the history of America is almost literally the opposite of that. The history of America is you go to a place where there is opportunity. And if the opportunities are limited here and they're not changing, then you really should try to think about other places where you have better opportunities.
He does this every time. It's always logical fallacies. Because you've seen that video of him talking about climate change, sell your homes and move, right?
Right.
And it's like, just one small problem, Ben. Who are they going to sell to? Fucking Aquaman. It's the same thing here, right? Because like, if you're too poor to live here, then you probably can't afford to move. Like, does this motherfucker have any idea how expensive it is to, let alone just get it? Like, people here in LA, for example, You want to get a new apartment? You need first and last month's rent plus a security deposit.
Right.
That's like $3,000 plus, depending on what you're buying. It's well over $3,000. It's probably closer to $6,000 now because of inflation.
Right.
But like nobody can afford that. They don't just have $6,000 in the bank when they're already living off of credit cards. So this guy is, and it shows the incredible privilege of this goddamn Pez dispenser sized human being who grew up with a Hollywood parent and a music composer and the producer of a TV show, a news show. Suddenly,
I didn't know
he
that.
thinks that everyone, his mom was a producer on a TV show. His father was a composer, or I have that reversed, but like he has such privilege and it shows in clips like that. Is this it?
You want to watch? No, you want to watch a funny video though? I think Amanda sent this to me. This is Ben Shapiro as a kid talking shit to a speed bag, like a punching bag speed bag.
Yeah.
And the speed bag ends up knocking him the fuck out. This is fantastic. Hold up. We'll remove this one and add this one.
People, you think that you're hanging there all day, you're higher than me, you're better than me? Yeah, well, I don't miss you. You're not. I'm a bodyguard. I can think. Yeah, you are not better than me at all.
You are not better than me at all.
So funny is how he hasn't grown a single inch. He's still the same size.
But you know what the best part about that? He was literally talking shit to that speed bag. Like, you think you're better than me? I'm going to show you. You're not better than me. Whap!
That was like when I'm scrolling Instagram, it's like one of those reels of like boasting gone wrong. You know, people are like, I can grind down this rail, and they rack themselves in the nuts.
That is
it was
so
exactly like that.
Yeah, that is now one of the leaders of the alt-right movement who just knocked himself out with a freaking inanimate object. How do you even do that? The thing only has a reach of like 6 inches. Anyway, all right. So anyway, here's Ben Shapiro is now on the Turning Point USA tour, of course, because he's one of their new mouthpieces.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking, of course, pro-Israel. Not a shocker. And here he is talking about, I think he's attacking Nick Fuentes in this video, as well as Tucker Carlson.
That actually get at the truth. If we agree with the guest, that's fine, but we should own it. So, for example, if you host a Hitler apologist, Nazi-loving, anti-American piece of refuse like Nick Fuentes, the Nick Fuentes who said that the Vice President of the United States is a, quote, fat gay race traitor married to a Jeet. The person who said that Charlie Kirk was a, quote, retarded idiot. The person who said, and pardon my language here, it's his quote, that he, quote, took Turning Point USA and fucked it, and that's why it's filled with groypers. If you have that person on your show and you proceed to glaze him, you ought to own it.
You ought to own it. Okay, and he's talking about how Tucker Carlson had Nick Fuentes on his show.
His voice, it's just I don't understand how it's physically possible to walk around with your lungs full of helium 24/7. You know, like here's the other crazy thing about this whole speech is he's not fucking wrong. You know, like he's calling these people out who are awful, terrible human beings, despite Ben Shapiro being something you could pick out of the trash.
Right.
And it's like, this is truly Alien versus Predator. Like,
right. This is weird stuff. We're on foreign territory.
And this was all so predictable. As a Jewish guy, it's like, when did you think these people were going to turn on you? Never? Are you that fucking naive? You love to be this smart dude. Well, study fucking Nazi Germany, motherfucker. Because we're in the stage where the people in power get to turn on the Jews that were wanting proximity to power.
Right. And again, we're going to show some videos tomorrow of the Hanukkah celebration at the White House. Holy shit. It'll chill you to your core. It'll make you feel like that Donald Trump has nothing to do with running this country. They are treating the White House as if it's their own personal palace.
Yep.
It's scary. And more and more videos keep coming out of people saying Donald Trump is the first Jewish president. Did Donald Trump convert to Judaism secretly? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we keep hearing this? Yeah. And this is not coming out of like right-wing influencers. This is coming out of people in Trump's orbit. You know what I mean? To say it once is weird, but they have said it multiple times now. And we're going to show you evidence tomorrow where they're hailing Donald Trump over in Israel. They're hailing him as some kind of messiah. I keep saying they're calling America the New Jerusalem. I wish people would understand what that means. Okay. And we're going to, eventually we're going to talk about the Greater Israel Project, because that's a whole other story. It doesn't stop at Gaza, at Palestine.
Nope.
It has nothing to do with that. That is
Lebanon and shit too, right?
Lebanon, parts of Syria, Iraq,
Saudi Arabia too.
Yeah, it's a whole. Yeah, they want to recolonize the entire Middle East. It's insane, and we are on their target list. And honestly, at this point, I think they may have succeeded in overtaking the United States government from within. That's the feeling I get. And again, I've walked the halls of Congress, guys. I have seen how many blue and white flags are in there. It's almost as many as American flags.
Swalwell has one, if I remember right, or had. I don't know if he still does. Eric Swalwell.
Yeah. Eric Swalwell. I saw it with my own eyes, brother. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Running for California governor. Fuck you, Eric Swalwell.
I've never been more disappointed.
I wish your mother had swallowed you, Eric Swalwell.
I have never been more disappointed, because we spoke very highly of Eric Swalwell in the past.
Same.
And to walk outside of his office physically, not seeing it on a video, but physically seeing it for myself, made me sick to my stomach. It really, truly did. But I feel like something's got to change. Something's got to change. Democrats, y'all need to read the room and realize that a lot of us have decided that we're not voting for anybody that is taking money from AIPAC.
Nope.
I have to take a moral stand at this point. You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying it repeatedly. I will not vote for Newsom or Pete Buttigieg or
no, God,
I'm not voting for any of them. No way.
No,
we have to. There has to be a complete. We have to burn down this party, piss on its ashes, and then build a whole new foundation. That's the only way we're going to have a chance.
I think democratic socialism is the only way to go in the future. We need either a progressive party or a straight up democratic socialist party. You know what I'm saying?
We have one already, the DSA, who unfortunately they
have the best reputation.
Yeah.
I know. Our whole political system is fucked. It's been destroyed by capitalism.
And then it drives me insane. It's not that fucking hard. We're supposed to have a government that is made up of the people, by the people, and works for the people.
Serve us, not the other way around.
It's not hard. We shouldn't be sending bombs to fucking Israel, and we should have Medicare for all, and we should be having some kind of incentive for people to get a home, some kind of a tax break, and we should be prosecuting these fucking criminals in white-collar jobs like Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Donald Trump, Peter Thiel, and Elon Musk, and all of them.
Heritage Foundation, all of these people need to be tried. Like you said, dude, I will vote for the guy who runs on the next Nuremberg trials. How about that?
That is a Nuremberg and a ball. These are these are the compromise positions. So if fucking Kamala runs again, this is what you have to do if you want to win. You have to be for abolishing ICE, stop support for Israel, and
Nuremberg.
What was the third? Nuremberg trials. Thank you. You can tell it's really fucking important to me. It has to be those three things.
And they have to universally denounce white nationalism.
Yes.
In America, which is something that the current administration refused to do. Most of you guys don't know this. But back the midterms, the second half of Joe Biden's term, the Democrats came forth and said that we're going to draft a letter denouncing white nationalism in America, and no Republican would sign it. Denouncing white nationalism. Yes. Okay. So no Republican would sign it. And then the Republicans came out and drafted a letter denouncing socialism in America, and no Democrats signed it.
Right. No, Democrats signed it. Some of them did. That's the absurd thing.
Some of them did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Some of them did.
There was another point, talking on this frame of how it used
they did it again. And now, they did it again. They did it again this term here, and
just last week, another one of Trump's appointees, I want to say it was for NASA, I can't say for sure, but one of Trump's nominees got 8 to 10 Democratic votes. Fetterman, Kaine are the two that come to mind. I think Booker and a couple others. And then Tim Kaine goes out on the talk shows and says we should not have articles of impeachment against Pam Bondi over the Epstein files. Shut your fucking mouth, Tim, you goddamn pussy ass bitch. You are horrible. You were the worst vice presidential candidate ever. The only politician worse than you was Merrick fucking Garland. Shut the fuck up, Tim Kaine, forever.
I agree. I agree with that. All right, so going back to America Fest, we saw Ben Shapiro going after Tucker Carlson. Now we have a moment where I hate when this happens, and I don't know if Tucker is rebranding, but now Tucker is sticking up for Muslims. Like we live in the upside down, and I hate when there's moments when I agree with some of these people. But here, Tucker Carlson I agree with him. Attacking Muslims just for being Muslim is wrong. Like, why are we doing that? And it's like, again, we live in the upside down. Nothing makes sense anymore. So Tucker is the anti-Israel part of this movement, or Ben Shapiro is the pro-Israel part of the movement. And they hate each other's guts. And they both have an extremely large platform.
Most people agree with that. Most Americans have more in common with each other.
And they all have small penises.
Disagree on. And almost everybody agrees on that. And almost everybody is willing to tolerate a good faith argument about how to get there. Except a few. And they're the ones running around calling everyone an anti-Semite. But everyone else is like, yeah, of course, that should be the debate. And they'll vote for you. They want that because they know they haven't had that. That's the fact. And what you're watching now, attacking millions of Americans because they're Muslims, it's disgusting. And I'm a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I know there's a lot of effort to claim I'm a secret jihadi. I'm not. You should not attack people on those grounds. And you're seeing it from Republicans. What the hell are you doing?
No, this is Marjorie Taylor Greene level shit. Like, very skeptical of this.
I don't buy it. Right.
No. This is clearly fine. Keep in mind, Tucker Carlson pushed the Great Replacement Nazi theory, which motivated some of the worst mass shootings in this country.
Right.
So everything that he's saying should be sus. And I guarantee you it's financial related.
Oh, absolutely.
He's getting money from UAE, Saudi Arabia, the Qataris, whomever it is.
Russia.
That's why he's saying it. Not to say that he's wrong. You should not be attacking Muslims for the sake of being Muslims,
Right.
Attack them for, I don't know, being pieces of shit that won't use their turn signal, whatever it may be. Like actual credible things that are happening. Like, they're standing in front of you at the ATM and they're taking 20 minutes to get their card. Stuff like that. Like, but to attack them because they're Muslim is wrong. And Tucker Carlson is the last fucking person to take this advice from.
Right. I think we forget that Tucker Carlson went over and interviewed Vladimir Putin and literally was trying to say how great it was in Russia and how cheap everything was in Russia.
Yeah. So, this is also what Leftover Joe is saying. He did attack the Somalis. So it's all a grift.
Yeah.
It's just financial related.
And that is the right, I guess, summed up in one word, just grift. It's all it is, from Donald Trump all the way down. But they have this endless supply of suckers.
You ask them, it's like, hey, what gift do you want for Christmas? And they're like, you forgot the letter R.
It's so bad. Yeah, we'll grift you for Christmas. All right. Anyway, let me play one more video of America Fest. Actually, I'm sorry. I have 3 more videos of America Fest. What am I talking about? One more video of somebody else that hates Ben Shapiro and is on the Nazi side of things. We have showed a video in the past of Steve Bannon doing an actual Nazi salute on stage at I believe it was a previous Turning Point event.
I think so.
I believe it was. Yeah. Again, we're seeing the rift happen in real time. MAGA is eating itself from the influencers down.
Good.
Okay. Steve Bannon, I think, is one of those people that's having a really hard time with this because he is humiliatingly loyal to Donald Trump. Like, he is such a cuck for Donald Trump. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
They made the cuck chair in hotel rooms for him.
Right. But I feel like this is an internal struggle for Steve Bannon because he hates Jewish people. He's a Nazi. He does not like that Donald Trump and this country is being run by Israel. It is. Let's just say it at this point, okay? We are not being run by the United States government. It is not for the people, by the people. It is 100% for the state of Israel. Period. That's what's going on right now. But anyway, here's Steve Bannon taking his love out on Shapiro.
Now, Benji Shapiro sat up here last night.
Benji,
and he
good
was
burn.
all,
right?
It's all about
How long
the truth.
did it take him to think of that one?
I've known you a long time, brother. You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Really? Jesus.
Let's face it, Ben Shapiro is the farthest thing from MAGA. Let's be blunt.
Ouch.
He is a hardcore never Trumper. He's a hardcore never Trumper. In the spring of 16, he tried to upend Breitbart. He walked off the job, made a big deal about some incident in Mar-a-Lago with Corey Lewandowski. He tried to turn it to Ted Cruz from Donald Trump because he hated Donald Trump.
It's so funny how, again, they're so cucked. These guys love to think of them as such alpha males, and yet he's right. Ben Shapiro supported Ted Cruz, was very anti-Trump, and then Trump gets in power, and he bends over and spreads his cheeks for him.
Of course, because that's who gives them access to power and money.
Yep.
And then a surprising addition to the show before we play the video of JD Vance was Nicki Minaj. I actually had to label this not Cardi B because I keep getting them too confused.
My body physically cringed when you said Nicki Minaj.
Right. First, we have Nicki Minaj speaking to NATO on behalf of the United States. So please just let that sink in for 5 freaking seconds.
And for context, this is important because a lot of people have talked about this. So she's married to a guy who was convicted of attempted rape in the first degree in April 1995 for an assault the previous year of a then 16-year-old girl.
Yeah.
He was sentenced to 18 to 54 months in prison and is listed as a level 2 registered sex offender in New York State. Served 4 years behind bars for the assault. So this is clearly her trying to butter up Trump, get on his good side so she can get a pardon and then maybe stay, maybe get out. But it's just it's grift.
She also has some real estate tax issues that she needs taken care of.
Probably.
And pardons are for sale these days.
Yeah.
You know, so all you got to do is throw some money at the problem and Donald Trump will solve it for you.
Yeah.
Even if you want to become a citizen.
But if you get cancer, he won't throw money at you for that. Don't.
Right. God forbid.
Hey, if your farm is going out, you're not getting, not going to happen. Nope.
Yeah. God forbid we actually help normal people. But here's Nicki Minaj just making the situation worse because she uses the word assassin while speaking to Erika Kirk. Like, how could you possibly fuck this up any worse than this part right here?
They're young men. You have amazing role models.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nope. Nope.
Handsome, dashing president.
Oh my God, that was so fake.
You have amazing role models like the assassin JD Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine.
She realized that she just fucked up so bad.
That is like the ultimate faux pas. Like I'm pretty bad with faux pas myself in social situations, but my God.
Right. When I get nervous, I will say something stupid, but God.
That's like talking to a lady with a big belly and be like, oh my God, what do you do? It's like, what? I'm not pregnant. Like of faux pas. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Right. The assassin, JD Vance. And then she's like, that brain starts catching up. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, Nicki Cardi B again. Nicki Minaj is not known for her intelligence and public speaking abilities. Okay, she's known for twerking, rapping, and the fact that she used to be a stripper. That's literally what she's known for.
I'm gonna say that looked pretty acted though to me. The way she caught herself like 5-10 seconds out. I don't know. That looked very staged. It looked very staged, more staged than any of Trump's assassination attempts. That's what it looked like.
Dashing, handsome Donald Trump. Like, are we looking? Donald Trump's face looks like my nutsack if I dipped it in orange dust. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we talking about the same guy here? The guy who shits himself on a regular basis. That guy is an amazing role model for young kids. The guy who has sex with kids is an amazing role model for young kids. Give me a fucking break with this insanity. It really is nuts. So we got 5 minutes left. So let's get to the highlight of the evening. And that was Vice President Just Dance Vance showing up and saying some wild ass shit. And one of them was that in America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore, which isn't weird because I've been in America all of my life. I was in Germany for a few years. I'm 48 years old. I've never apologized for being white. James, you're not as old as I am. Have you ever had to apologize for being white?
No, honestly, like all the workplaces I've ever worked in, I've been the minority. You know, I'm one of the few. This is LA. I'm one of the few white people. I was the diversity hire. Okay.
Right.
And even then, being surrounded by people of other races, ethnicities, religions, genders, whatever, I never once had to apologize for being white. That's just a stupid assertion. Even out in public, just walking around the street. I've never been up on Hollywood or downtown or, you know, on the beach and people come up to me like, hey, man, you got to apologize to me for being white. That shit just doesn't happen. It's a fever dream of these right-wing people who just want to be the victim.
Right. They're like, you guys are just making us feel bad for being white because of history, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, we just want like a real history. And yes, it was perpetrated by white people, but Jesus Christ, like, we get apologize for being white. Like, this is ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that demand from BLM.
Well, listen to the insanity that comes after he says we don't have to apologize for being white. Then he talks about how we don't judge for your race or if you're gay or if you're straight, blah, blah, blah.
Unlike the left, we stand against treating anybody. And I love what Nikki said about this. We don't treat anybody different because of their race or their sex. So we have relegated DEI to the dustbin of history, which is exactly where it belongs.
DEI to the dustbin of history.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
Oh, there it is, folks.
Asian, you don't have to skin color when you're applying for college because we judge people based on who they are, not on ethnicity and things they can't control.
While they're selling a book on the bottom.
We don't persecute you for being male, for being straight, for being gay, for being anything. The only thing that we demand is that you be a great American patriot, and if you're that, you're very much on our team.
Hey, guess what? We are great American patriots, and we say, fuck your team.
Fuck
we don't want anything to be, we don't want anything to do with it. You guys are the ones destroying democracy and the Constitution of the United States while we are spending our days with our own money because George Soros stopped funding us for a while.
Yeah.
Out in the streets protesting against this stuff. You know, I've seen a lot of great patriots this year, and, you know, they're the ones that have been out in the streets or online sticking up for this because a lot of people just can't make it out into the streets. So even protesting online or, you know, just spreading the message is important these days. We have a lot of power that we don't necessarily need to be out in the streets in order to get our message across, which is nice these days.
Yeah.
Power of social media.
Yeah, if you can't be in the streets, honestly, just connect with other like-minded people, and we have to build that organization in the social media sphere because this is an information war. So you can follow us here, follow other people that you know in your circle of friends, and make sure you search them out because it's not going to show up on your feed. You need to make sure to search their names. Same with us. Search for us on Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, whatever. Go to our pages and then make sure you're liking and watching some of the videos. That's the only way we're going to overcome this social media censorship is by actively fighting against it and going into those pages.
Yeah. Also, if you guys have any friends or family that are not on YouTube, because I've realized this is a problem. A large group of my support on Facebook are boomers who probably don't watch podcasts on YouTube. So you can, though, let them know that we did start the VOR podcast Facebook page. You can follow that now. Just type in the VOR podcast. You should see our logo, and you can get them to follow that. As soon as we meet the timeline, I should have did this a long time ago, but again, we don't know what we're doing half the time. We're just kind of winging it. As soon as we meet the time criteria and get enough followers, we will be live streaming directly to the VOR podcast Facebook channel. That is... If you go to the link tree in the description of this video, my Facebook information is in there, and it's the top link on my Facebook page. All of the other information, you can follow James on Instagram. That information is also in our link tree. Please we're trying to grow as fast as possible. It's been a good year, I think, but I think 2026 is going to be even better. And we have a lot of plans. We have a ton of plans. So have a good Christmas, you guys. Jesus Christ, Christmas is 3 days away.
It's insane.
We'll be back on tomorrow. Mike and I doing one more show before Christmas. And then we have a couple shows next week before New Year's. And then I'm going to be heading to New Jersey for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and stuff like that, and celebrating it out there.
Nice.
We love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends, post this video on other platforms. You would greatly appreciate. We would greatly appreciate it, and it greatly helps us out. So have a good night. Love you all. We'll talk to you soon.